What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and we are back with some clicker heroes, and we've got some good progress going. I mean, I guess nothing insane has happened, but just, I mean, look at our rank, or we're gonna be sending for. Like, that's a lot. We're going to put a huge dent into that. I do have a 60% here. I don't think Merc Ascension is gonna work at all, to be completely honest with you. Also, Steven died again, meaning we have 0 extra lives on him. He's level 21. We also have still our 0 extra lives on Arthur, who's 72. Catherine, we've still got 2 extra lives, and then these guys are just kind of doing crap quests. Sent Eric out on a 2-day, just going for the long ones where I can just forget about you, basically. Let you do your thing, and, you know, if you survive, cool. If not, then I get to go out and look for better ones until I kind of get a hero I care about, like actually spending rubies to revive and stuff on. I'm just kind of going with the flow, just whatever happens, happens. We're not going to go for a candy push here or anything, so I can click all these up. Again, we'll do this even though it's not going to really do anything. Probably by, what, A level? Yeah, nothing crazy there. I don't think I did really anything in between. Yeah, no, it was our 3 thing, and then where we're at now, which again has also been quite some time. I'm hoping to get another run in tonight. Actually, next video may be recorded tonight as well. I'm trying to make my Thursday go a little smoother, so I'm not really sure what'll happen, but we may have the next video of the next ascension, and we may maybe Transcending tomorrow. I'm debating about using an 8-hour time lapse to kind of situate everything to make that happen. As if I come back here, this won't be done in 20 hours though. If it's around this time as well, you know, that makes sense. If I skip 8 hours, that would fit. I may have to use 2 8 hours to make it go a little better, but we will find out as, you know, we kind of make our way through this. I'm not a huge fan of ascending on Clan Sunday or transcending on Clan Sundays, which I've talked about before. But honestly, I think the last 2 weeks we have, and it's just been like lining up to where I do like 2 ascensions a week, and that happens to be one of them. It always lands on that day, and without slowing down or having major hiccups, I can't really torque it off of that. It's really going to depend on what our Ancient Souls land on after all this, and how many I can keep going up if I keep pushing. Obviously, I do want this in 19 hours, which will be sweet. This can go next ascension, I don't care. 4 hours, I can have that out and something else. Hopefully, Catherine does not die like overnight. Not for the fact that I lose extra life too much, but the fact that this would be gone. 25 relics is a pretty big gamble. It's not something I normally like doing, but hey, we could use a little bit extra levels on her, get her leveled up, and you know, go from there. We do have a couple questions today and comments in general. Actually, one of these, this first one here, I just found funny. I haven't done a funny one in a while. We've got Divine Plays coming in with that try-hard comment. Sometimes I lay in my kitchen in a sleeping bag with olive oil, pretending I'm a slug. Hashtag slug life. And I could just picture that. Oh my god, is someone slugging it up? Oh my god. That's awesome. Slug life. I almost want to do that now. Now, I mean, maybe not with olive oil, but slug it up in a sleeping bag, you know, and try to slug around. Oh my god, that's funny. Whew. I got a chuckle out of that one. The likes even, I think, went up on that from other people liking it as well, which was funny. But it seemed like you guys liked it. I wanted to share that with the world. But anyways, we've got someone here with a name I'm not going to be able to pronounce whatsoever. I don't even know where to start. Nike? I don't know, man. I'm butchering names left and right. You got to tell me how to pronounce them if they're names I'm not, or words or names I'm not used to seeing in general. But anyways, coming in with hi. Also, what is your favorite hero? Which I thought was a really basic one and kind of hard to answer. And I'm going to answer this in a couple ways. I've got high respect for Tree Beast, which, I mean, I don't like him with the pumpkin head on, which I'm curious when that's going to go away, as it's past Halloween now. But, actually, by the time this video's up, who knows, it could be gone. But I really like Tree Beast just because he's the first hero that really carries you through. And once you've transcended, like, twice, you don't even really use Ivan or Brittany anymore. You go from Tree Beast down to Sam. Or at least I do, that's how I play. Tree Beast has just kind of always been there. And then late game, I can guild Tree Beast if I'm going to go to bed and come on. And like I mentioned this a couple times, I can guild in the Moru and not even push much farther. Like, Tree Beast is just he's the man. So I like him for that reason. But if we're gonna get into like looks of a hero, an ungilded looks, it wouldn't be Maru either way. But just kind of looking at him, what I think is the coolest hero by looks. That's a bit of a harder one. Once again, I mean, Treebeast looks pretty neat, but we'll go off of Treebeast. If I had to pick an all-time favorite, I'd say Treebeast right now. But if I had to say the coolest looking hero, as it's, you know, the question's a little open-ended, probably, honestly, I'm going to say it's within this range here. I think this group, I think he was actually released in it as well. He's not bad. Like, I mean, I don't think any of the artwork's bad on any of the heroes. But I really like Moloch, Bombermax, Gog, and Wep. Zillar is pretty cool. I mean, they're all neat towards the end, especially because they're a lot more work. But yeah, overall favorite, gonna have to be my man Treebeast. He's just the bomb. Although our Lion King Beast Lord was pretty awesome too. If you guys missed that episode, oh, you guys missed a lot. It's in the name, but you have to go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. The best. Someone photoshopped him basically in Lion King, which is just awesome. So if he's included with the Lion King outfit or the Lion King setting, I give it to him. Lastly, question coming in from Enderwolf. I recently unlocked Transcending. When would you say is a good amount of ancient souls to transcend for the first time? I did answer this in the comments, but what I would recommend is 15. I would not do it before 15 by any means. 15 is not hard to push through. I didn't even have to push for it. My first run, I got to 300. I think I got to 304. Didn't even I ascended, but didn't even have to push any farther from unlocking Transcending to get 15. It's just because of the way I played. Some people get there, and a lot of people are around like 12. But honestly, like a run or two more, and you're at 15. And then honestly, you can go farther along if you want. And if you're gonna get more in another run, you might as well do it. As you know, it's not gonna take you tremendously long. But basically, the concept is after your first two transcendences, you want to have a total of 30. I did 15 and 15. It just worked fluently for me. I know someone else he actually did 18, and I forget who it was. It was forever ago, but he did 18 and then 13. So I actually got 31 out of it. But if you do 18, 12, you know, 17, 13, like however it lands for you, you're just looking to have 18 by your second transcendence after you do that. Or sorry, 30 by, yeah. And then you can follow the spreadsheet along how to spend them from there, because spending them is a whole other story when you're under that. It's kind of hard to learn how to spend, you know, 15 of them. And honestly, I forget what I did, but you could always go back and see how I did it. What I did may not be the most efficient by any means, but I kind of worked it into things. But yeah, that would take care of the comments for the day. And this is already kind of come to an end on how far we can push. We really didn't push that far. Next run will probably be our highest zone ever break. But we're going to get a lot of this. I am going to collect this 60 here. 60%. I know I could hold on to it and probably get a little more. See, that's why I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to honestly be spamming as many quick ascensions, low-level quick ascensions, or rubies as I can right now. And I'm just going to collect them as soon as they're up. But let's hop in and ascend. Yes, please. We'll click. We'll claim these. There's not going to be a ton here. Yeah, less than 1,000 there. 1,000 levels to claim is what I meant. Not 1,000 guilds. But we'll kind of come through here and just level things up. Oop. Get them all. Make sure I don't forget any of them. This is kind of what I've been doing. I've been putting 100 in everything I know is only needs 100, and then just putting 200 in the rest. And then we can dark ritual it up. Make sure we've got everything, as that's pretty important. And drop into Frostleaf for now. We are currently at 18, which is just insane. Like, technically speaking, super efficiency wise, this is where I should ascend or transcend. If I was not doing YouTube, just so you guys know, I would not even be doing another run. Yes, I could probably push, you know, 2 out in another run, no problem. Maybe just the 1, but I wouldn't even be doing another run. Like, this would be transcending time. Boom, get on it. As it takes, you know, 4 hours to get to another one, I could already be, you know, what, 4th ascension in? 4th or 5th ascension in at that point in 4 hours. no problem. And this was, again, was inefficient. This 2 hours did not need to be 2 hours. That could have been a little less than that. But like you could be yeah, anywhere from 4 to 6 ascensions into your next one, and at that point, you'd be looking at close to a 13, you know, or you'd be close to a long run anyways. Like you'd be getting up to the 8,000 to 10,000 zone depending on how things landed for you. But I don't know. That's what I would be doing personally. I don't know how efficient that is, and I know I'm not even close to breaking highest zone ever. Like at this point of the game, you don't need to be breaking your highest zone ever, like all the time, and that's for anyone. Like if you can get like what you're kind of expecting to get from Transcending, just transcend. I mean, if you don't break your highest zone ever, if you're in the clan, you got to make it kind of aware, because we do look for weekly clan progress, and you will get kicked a lot of the time if you don't make progress. But if you talk to an officer on Discord and just kind of let them know, your officer, or even any of the other officers you could, but you could just PM your officer on Discord and let them know. They'll let me know. And if you send them a screenshot of like where you're at, and that your transcendence are going up, if they were questioning on it, but realistically, in a week, you should, if you're going this fast anyways, your highest zone ever is gonna go up no matter what. Like you'd have to try to not get it up over your highest zone ever. So let's spend these real quick, and we are at a good spot. By good spot, I mean the best spot we've been in technically. But I do want to do a really fast Transcendence coming up soon. I'm like one of these weekends soon. I'd like to do it that I'm not busy, and I know I mentioned this before, where I would do a Transcendence like that, where I transcend, semi-early. That would be, which would just be sick. I think it'd be really fun to do that. Oh, this is the first time these are off. Boom, boom, and then we've got Fortuna on that, Dora on that, Dogcog going up to 2 because you're the bomb, and then Chronos with that, which doesn't change the level anyways. We got you with 1 more, and you with even 2 more. Perfect. And then we can go easily drop these up to 400, which is way over time on everything that we need, and that technically throws us over the 96 threshold. That means every time I click one and it's going to give out rubies, I will get 2 rubies instead of 1. And for anyone who missed that before in the previous episodes, I'd like to kind of reiterate this one because I found this a really interesting fact. You by default have a 4%, if you're going to get rubies, like there's a chance for you to get rubies or not from clicking a clickable, but if you get rubies, there's a 4% chance you get 2 rubies by default. So technically, you within that relic there, or that ancient there, you only need a 96% chance, and then you'd equal 100%. So I actually have over 100% chance to get 2 rubies if I get rubies. So that's kind of neat. And I don't think we can do the raid yet. No, we can't. Awesome. But yeah, we're at a good spot. I'm going to push this out. Again, I'll claim this whenever I can and just kind of keep that going. Aiming mainly for rubies and quick ascensions. If I get stuck with like a hour or less relic quest, I'm honestly probably going to do it, and I'll probably just hold it so I can get, honestly, even an hour relic quest on him is, I think, like 4 or 5 relics, so it's something like that. So I would just do it and hold on to it, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please smack that like button, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace!